This is Just Joya's podcast, and it's brought to you by the Friendship Society. In 2023, a song dropped called Heart on My Sleeve. The song was a major hit, and the song featured Drake and The Weeknd, going verse for verse. The song did amazing. In a very short time, the song got over 1 million plays. Only problem is, neither Drake nor The Weeknd was in the room. A stranger recorded this song and created it from artificial intelligence. Pause for your reaction. Pause for your reaction. Okay. Before anyone could prove the song's inauthenticity, the song was nominated for a Grammy. Now, Universal ended up pulling the song, and the Recording Academy was perplexed. Should we nominate it? Is this artistic integrity? Does this even count? Because it's not them. What do we do? What do we do with this composition? Is it a composition? By the terms that quantify or qualify what a composition actually is. After all, that's what we've all been here for, right? Legally, what does it say a song is? Legally, what does it say a song is? But let's go further. Every artist who witnessed this should be asking one question. Every artist who's watching this now should be asking one question. But we'll get to that in just 1 second. You need to hear this now. The voice that you've been working on, crafting it, rehearsing for years to build it, could be replicated, could be duplicated, because it's happened to two of the biggest acts in the music industry to date. So here's the question that you should ask. If they could do it to Drake and The Weeknd, big names, big money, big lawyers, then what's stopping them from doing it to me? That's the real question. And here's what most artists and creatives are getting wrong. They think the answer is to fear tech, to fear AI, to fight it. I like AI. I use AI. I don't fear it. I embrace it. As a matter of fact, I want to know all that I can about it, its complexities, especially the places that it may be complex in. Because I'm betting that someone else is betting that that's the very place that I am not going to look to. So what should stop you cold isn't the cloning. What should stop you is there's not a law that even says that your voice is actually yours. Legally. That's the gap. Not technology, but ownership. It's the gap for Drake. It is the gap for The Weeknd. Every other artist. It's the gap for you. Now, here's the part that may surprise you. You are posting reels. You're doing lives. You're doing voice notes, the whole 9 yards. And if that is you, then this episode is for you. But can I tell you, you are feeding the machine every single thing that it needs to duplicate your likeness. So now what? That's not paranoia. That's not your fault. That's just reality. It's the reality of where we are. But you've got to pay attention right here. Your voice, your likeness, your name, if you don't own it on paper, that's your vulnerability point. That's your point of weakness. While you may make the content, someone else can and perhaps will make the copy. So here's where we stand right now. For years, you almost had no federal protection, a patchwork of state laws, and that's all that governed us. Then the U.S. Copyright Office studied, did its homework, and said, there is nothing more valuable than your name, your likeness, and your voice. And then they called for a federal law. Here's the part that no one tells you about. That law is on the table right now. It's called the Deep No Fakes Act. Look it up. It would give every person a federal licensable property right to own their likeness. And it's yours to control and yours to defend. A platform that hosts a fake you, liable, perhaps. Liable up to $750,000 per track if the law is passed. This is not a someday bill. This is a bill that's being decided upon right now, today, June 18th. As I record this, the Senate Judiciary Committee is voting on it. The RIAA backs it. The labor unions back it. The Recording Academy has been fighting for it tooth and nail through its Human Artistry campaign. And 92% of Americans say they want it. So the window is open right now, but it won't stay open forever. Now, here's the part where most artists stop. They want to know how to block a fake and how to take it down. You may not agree with this, but I don't think that's the right question. How to block a fake, how to take it down. Not quite. The real question is, what is my voice worth when I own it? Ironclad, lock solid, all of it. Its complexities, what is it worth? What value is placed on it? Because here's what the new right actually does. It doesn't just protect you while you're alive. It survives you. It can be transferred and licensed by your heirs. And that is long after you're gone. Your voice stops being the thing that you can lose, and it becomes something that is inherently valuable, which that is what it should be. The machine made your likeness valuable, but owning it makes it legacy. Now, here's the information. You can take it or you can leave it. I am here to build the kind of creative that seeks to own their IP. I want that to be my artist's chief aim, because I know 20 years from now, even 15, they will thank me later. So here is your task. Every place that has your likeness, be it YouTube, TikTok, IG, you should take inventory. You should take inventory of exactly where your name, likeness, and your voice appears and exists. Write down the platform and write down how many clips. This is your likeness, and you cannot protect what is not named. Name it, and then we'll talk about keeping it in the family. I'll see you back here in 2 weeks. This is Just Joya's podcast, and it's brought to you by the Friendship Society.